Is this thing on? Really drilling down into one specific thing that you offer your audience is really gonna have you growing super fast. Gloss is life. I do struggle with that. The neuro is diverging. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we're doing like a fall full glam, but for me it's soft glam because I'm not a full glam girly. Like, it's not giving lashes, it's not giving eyeshadow. This is my full glam look, my version, Erica's version, which is really soft glam with a lip. Ooh, baby, these dark circles. I want to say they're hereditary, but I feel like I'm learning that like nothing is really hereditary. I'm just going a smidge bit of more moisture. So I'm using this Bobbi Brown vitamin enriched face base. I just use a little bit, and this is a primer, but I use it in conjunction with another primer as like more so like moisturizer. Because for me, first of all, I'm not here for a super matte down face, okay? I like to look hydrated. I like my skin to look hydrated and healthy. That's just me. And then immediately after, I go in with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer and put that everywhere. Focus it on my T-zone. There's like my nose right here. This gets oily right here, and my makeup starts sliding. So we're gonna let that sit for a second so I can get like tacky to the touch. We're gonna start with color correcting. I'm gonna start with the Huda Beauty color corrector in Papaya. This is called the Faux Filter color corrector. This is real pigmented, so I only use I don't have a mirror over here. I'll be right back, y'all.
A few moments later.
Okay, sorry y'all, sorry about that. I got my mirror. So we're gonna go in with color corrector. I'm gonna do it in the mirror, and then I'm gonna show you guys like what I'm doing. I really don't want to hold the mirror in the camera because I just look so ghetto, but I'm blind. Literally blind. So I have to hold it close to me. So I'm sorry that it's sitting here. I'm going to do this real quick and then we're going to get into the chat. But how are y'all doing? Make sure y'all have a little drink. I got me my little protein shake right here. Okay. I'm mostly color correct around my mouth because of the hyperpigmentation. I might do it around my eye a little bit. For the sake of the video today, I will. I don't always. Honestly, that's it. Just like the lower part of my face is a little dark. I don't know why I did this right here because concealer covers that up and I wear glasses anyway, but whatever. So it's not a secret. I've been gone for a minute. For a minute, I've been gone. I feel like YouTube is about to play me because, you know, like if you're not in the algorithm for a while, child, it'd be you're like chopped liver. No one's ever gonna see my videos again. But life just lifes, and you guys know, like, you know, I have a full-time job and just a lot going on. But it's kind of like one of those situations where when your desire is to grow on a platform, you really have to stay down until you get up. And I just haven't been doing that. I'm just keeping it a bean. Like, I just really haven't been doing that. And not that I don't want to, but just the motivation just hasn't been there. And then I was telling the vlog, if you haven't seen any of my videos, I mostly do vlogs. I will do other content, but I've mostly been doing vlogs. I haven't really done any content other than vlogs in a long time. Like in a long time. But you know, that was the point when I first started this channel. I was like, I really want to do all kinds of content. You know, I don't want it to be a vlog channel. I do want to do vlogs because I enjoy them. They're actually my favorite thing to do. And I want people to be able to get to know me that way. But one thing that I constantly see on social media is people saying how you know, until when people don't know who you are, vlogs are not really going to do much for you. For foundation, we're using the House Labs Skin Tech foundation, and this is in the color I use 470, medium deep cool. So I like to shake it up real good. This foundation, like this foundation, too good, too good. Anyway, I always see people saying all over social media, and one trick is to put it on the back of your hand, however many pumps you're gonna do. I usually do like 2.5, and let it warm up a little bit before you put it on your face. Just a little tricky trick. But yeah, like, people don't know who you are yet. So it's like you're doing vlogs and they're like, okay, why should I watch you? I don't, you know? And in my mind, I was thinking more so like, yeah, you don't know me, but you're going to get to know me via the vlogs. So there has to be a demand though, kind of. That's what I'm seeing people say. And I mean, and that's not like to make or break anything, because I feel like people also say you need to have a niche. I'm just not, I don't have one thing I want to focus on. If I did, I think that having a niche or like really drilling down into one specific thing that you offer your audience is really going to have you growing super fast. And I have not grown fast at all. I think partly probably because I don't have a niche, but then also because I'm not super consistent. And those are my fault, but I really don't plan on niching down into something. I feel like enough is beauty and lifestyle, because that's what the channel is. We do lots of lifestyle, we do a little bit of beauty, we do a little bit of, I'm not even gonna say we do fashion, child, because I done did, 2 try on hauls. I might do a few others, but I honestly feel like I really just haven't given YouTube my all yet, you know? I haven't really really given it my all. And I wanted, before I, decide, okay, because I have thought about giving up. Honestly, I'm like, this is just not for me. I'm just not the girl that's gonna be able to pull this off and like grow a channel and grow a community, honestly, because that's the whole reason why I'm here, like to grow a community. And I just feel like, I don't know if I'll be able to do that, here, because I just don't know that people will catch on or want to know more about me or want to follow or all the things. I know this looks really dark, guys, but I promise it's gonna come together. My face is darker than my hands, but I promise it's gonna come together. And then I think about like another way to like really grow on YouTube that I've seen people utilize is just utilizing the different platforms. There's TikTok, there's Twitter. Well, Twitter's not really like something to grow on, but like TikTok and Instagram, the short form content, that's really like a major key. Auntie's old, baby. I'm in my mid-30s. I just, the TikToks and the Instagram you're gonna get are pictures and everyday posts on TikTok of me saying random nonsense. Like, it's not, it's a lot. Creating short form content is a lot. And I'm sure that if I tap more into that, I will probably grow faster there. It's way easier to grow short form content because people's attention spans are so short now. I'm about to go in with my concealers. I use 2. This is my favorite concealer. This is the Born This Way by Too Faced. And I use one, if you can tell, one is a little bit darker than the other, just a tad bit. So I put this one down first and then this one on top. This is called Chestnut and this is called Butterscotch. I think I should do this way because I can't really see. Yeah, it's better. And then, so the darker one I kind of put under, I'm running out of this, under everything. Like I said, my under eyes are just so dark. And then carving out my cheeks, put some on my chin, and then I need to re-up, honestly. So I put this in the inner corner. I know the new thing is to put like a dot here, no, full coverage me, okay? Get it? Yeah. I'm not a dollop of makeup kind of girl either. I'm gonna wear makeup or I'm not. Like, that's just That's just what it is, babes. I feel like another thing that gets me kind of caught up with, you know, feeling like, should I do this? Should I not? Do people care? Because I feel like I follow a lot of, like, I'm a YouTube girly before I'm a YouTube girly. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at all the girls I love and I follow, and they're like, there's different levels to it. You know what I'm saying? You have your Aaliyah and your Kyra, love the girls down to the ground. You hear me? And then you have your, I feel like, Miss Jemima, I love her down to the ground. We have Gina Janine. I'm just naming some people who are just like, you have Peyton. Ooh, I'm obsessed with her. I'm obsessed with all the girls, but, and then you have like people who, ooh, what is her name? Beautiful brown woman. I cannot think of her name. Sharika. I feel like her name is Sharika. I cannot remember her name here. I'm gonna find it and then put it here. Love her videos too, because you have more of like, those are girls I relate to. More down to earth. We have 9 to 5s. Okay? We have 9 to 5s. So I like all the levels of it. The girls who are like, they're Pilates and they're this and that, and they're going to get matcha and they're going to do, you know what I'm saying? I love that for them, love it down. And then I also love the girls who are shopping and doing bargain shopping and going to the gym and, you know, cooking their meals, and they're hanging out with their friends like regular people, and they're having kids and getting married. Like, I love all of it, and I just feel like my life is so boring. I feel like my life is so boring. So I do struggle with that. Because I feel like, I know my life does not have to be, you know, I don't have to be jumping off of buildings and stuff, you know, for people to watch, because I like vlogs that are quote unquote boring, because everyone's gonna have them, you know what I'm saying? For eyebrows, I've been using this e.l.f. Instant Lift waterproof brow pencil. It has a spoolie on one end, and then this is the I don't know what you want to call it, the tip. And honestly, for eyebrows, I feel like my eyebrows are just, they used to be so thick. My eyebrows used to be so thick, y'all. Ooh, they used to be so thick, and I would get them like, I used to get them waxed all the time, and then I moved to like getting them threaded. And one day I just feel like they were gone. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. One day I just feel like my lashes were just like not lashing anymore. I don't know what that's about. Like, I used to have pretty lashes. Like, I said lashes, pretty eyebrows. And then one day I just didn't. I don't know what that was about. That was so strange. I like it real, keep it real cute and light, okay, in the inner corner. And it doesn't, I don't carve out my brows anymore, child. I barely have a brow. I used to carve out my brows with concealer, clean them up, and I'm sure it will look super clean even now. Because once in a blue moon, I'll carve out my brows. I'm not doing that today. Sorry. I think when I make, because I like looking at content where people have put so much effort into what it looks like, I'd be trying to do the same thing, and then I tire myself out because I really don't have the time or resources to do everything I want to do. So then I'm just like, oh, I'm just not going to do it. And I need to really stop faking. Like, girl, just be normal. And people who want to see it will love it, and the people who don't, they'll move on. And you're trying to create a community. So let's focusing on the people who want to be here and just giving them something. And then I feel like my community will eventually tell me, okay, I want to see this, I don't want to see this. And that's what I'm looking for, feedback. So I just have to keep pushing, honestly, until I get to that point where I'm gonna get the feedback. I feel like that looks fine. Brows, I feel like that looks fine, right? I'm not even telling you what brushes I'm using because I'm embarrassed because they're dirty. But this is I'm about to use to blend up my concealer. To do my foundation, I used a NYX brush. I have no idea, it's rubbed off, so I have no idea what brush this is. But for my concealer, I'm using the Sephora 56 brush. to blend out my concealer, and I always start with where I want the least stickification.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Or the least thickness of concealer. So I would start with my chin, and then I move to the sides of my face and my forehead, and then I do my under eye. But yeah, so that's just that. I don't have that type of aesthetic, and it's okay. It's okay, because even the girls that have this certain aesthetic, I mean, we know, we can see on social media, whether it's short form, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, whatever, there's a certain look that, you know, people who have content that a lot of people want to see have, and I just don't, and that's okay. And I need to act like I know that that's okay. So yeah, I pretty much do the same thing every day. I try to get some type of working out in. Actually, today was my first day back at the gym. I've been out of the gym for a couple months, honestly, 2.5 months maybe. Maybe like 2.5, maybe even almost, yeah, like 2.5. I'm not even gonna drag it. It's like 2.5 months. And since then I've been like focusing more on like walking, and I've been doing home workouts and stuff like that. And I still am gonna do those things, but I do want to get back into the gym at least a couple times a week. So today I went back, and it felt really good. My legs hurt. And I actually didn't stretch when I finished. I was like rushing. I was like, okay, I'll just stretch when I get home, and I didn't. I got right back to work. So before I go to sleep tonight, I definitely will stretch, because that's really important, especially as a middle-aged woman. Okay. But yeah, you guys, I've just been trying to prioritize sleep, prioritize sticking to a routine, balancing hormones, regulating blood sugars, and all the things that people are talking about all over TikTok. I'm the girl feeding into all of it. So I'm taking my supplements, and I'm trying to make sure that I'm hydrated and eating adequate amounts of protein. And so, babes, that's what I've been focused on lately, okay? Just trying to be a better version of myself. I'm trying to stick to things I said I was going to do for myself this year. And I will say hasn't been perfect, of course, but I feel like I've done better than before. And I feel like I'm really proud of myself for sticking to certain things, and even things I didn't necessarily stick with, just staying on top of myself and holding myself accountable. I feel like I've been doing a good job of that, so I'm really excited. But my life, y'all, like I said, I feel like I live a boring life. Y'all know I have a full-time job, but yeah, just working out, trying to eat better, sleeping, sticking to a routine, trying to do better with my time management, trying not to let this, I can't claim ADHD because I haven't been diagnosed, but the neuro is diverging, okay? The neuro is diverging, literally. So, oh, I forgot my nose. I feel like mental health is like something that we kind of put last as far as like our self-care, and I think I find that I feel so much better about life, my outlook on life. I feel better about myself. I feel better about the people around me when I give my mental health more of a priority in life. And so that's what I've been focusing on, and I'm happy about it. In between layers, I like to just put some water on my face. So I've been using this Evian. People say it's a waste of money. I'm bougie about my water I drink. I'm bougie about the water I put on my face, okay? And this is facial spray. It probably has some other minerals in it too, but it's mineral water. And I'm gonna keep buying it. Okay, and actually I got this from TJ Maxx. And the thing ripped off. But this apparently this big 10 ounce that has lasted me forever is normally $12, and at TJ Maxx it was $7. So I think that's a steal if you ask me, okay? Okay, so now we're gonna get into contouring. To contour, I'm using this bronze. I use bronzers to contour, and so currently I'm using this NARS Laguna 04. It's so dirty. I'm sorry, y'all. I should clean off my makeup before I started showing y'all. This is the NARS Laguna 4. This is the cream bronzer. Comes in a little tub like this. And we are going to get this. The rest of the brushes I'm going to use, for the most part, I believe all of them that I'm going to be using are they're no-name brushes from Amazon. They're no name from Amazon. But yeah, and I just literally hit right on my cheekbones, y'all, and just pat it in. And then I go up here and I pat it in. I have been thinking, I think I told you guys I've been thinking about relocating out of this area. I live in the DMV, in case you didn't know. And I have been thinking about relocating from the DMV and just like see some place else, you know? Like, I don't have anything tying me here. I'm single. I don't have kids. You know, there's nothing literally keeping me here. So, you know, why not? I mean, of course I have family here and friends, but I'm saying I can always come back to see them, you know? I don't have to stay here, but not even forever, because I really love living in this area, to be very honest with you. But I just was like, oh, I want to see something different. But I think I decided, I think I like it here. I've been a couple places, and I have friends in different areas, and I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like maybe it's for me. Maybe that's why I haven't gone yet, for me to just stay here. And I wouldn't be disappointed if that was the case. Like, if I ended up just staying here, I wouldn't be disappointed. I think that's really the plan, honestly. To just stay here because, I don't know, I like it here. I like it here. But the thing is do I want to rent? Do I want to buy? That's the thing. It's like you're getting up there in age and everyone tells you, oh, you should do this, you should do that. And I'm like, I do not care what nobody has to say. I'm going to do what I want to do. So, and what's best for me. And so for me, I just feel like renting is best. I feel like renting is best for me. I don't know. I enjoy being a renter. I enjoy if I need a light bulb changed. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I enjoy that. So, I just don't know that anything else. I don't know that anything else is really for me. I go over the cream bronzer usually with a powder bronzers from NARS as well. It's Laguna 06. But I'm out of it. And I've been acting slow, taking these crumbs that I have left and trying to do something with it. Honestly, truly. I'm about to contour my nose with this real quick. Well, not contour my nose, but I just do a little one too. Honestly. Yeah, I fake do makeup. I really don't do anything. Ooh. And I go over every place I did the cream bronzer. You're getting up there. You know, it's gonna be time to start a family soon. You need to know, like, I want to be planted somewhere. This is cool. I'm renting right now. I look forward to renting a bigger space. Something in somewhere a little bit more private. We're gonna go over our highlighter. I don't usually use this for this, what I'm about to do, but I cannot find my Charlotte Tilbury like highlight powder. So I'm using the Sephora Micro Smooth powder in, well, honestly it don't matter because they don't sell this no more, but this is in 65 Toffee. I used to use a lighter color, I believe, but I'm just going to set my under eye with this. But yeah, it's time for me to start a family, child, or at least think about these things. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about what's gonna happen if I want to start a family and all of that, child. Because I'm still single. Yeah, I'm single. I'm dating, but I'm single. And when I say I'm dating, I mean like I'm open. But child, I don't have no boyfriend, no nothing. I'm single, so. But the clock is ticking. I'm like, oh, if you want to have kids, Erica, chop chop, babes, chop chop. I don't know if that's for my life anymore. I'm not sure. That's a whole nother conversation that we can have later. Okay. So for blush, I'm using the Savage by NARS. I'm sorry. I was about to say Savage Fenty. I'm sleepy, y'all. This is the blush by NARS. It's called Savage. It has a little bit of like glitter pigments in it, but it's not glittery, if that makes sense. But yeah, y'all. I love blush. Not as much as my best friend, child. She's a blush bunny, okay? It's like, do you even wear blush? I'm like, yes. Because you can't see it. I'm like, dang, Carl. I don't know. I always feel like I look like crazy if you could see my blush like real bad. But it's like, what's the point if you can't see it, huh? Right? I guess. I feel like as a single girl, sometimes, just for the sake of like the moment, companionship, you know, we all have times as single people, can't speak for nobody else, but where you feel lonely. I can't think of any other word but to say but lonely, because it's like, oh, okay, you know, I'm happy doing this by myself, but it would be nice to do this, that, and the third with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I have those feelings sometimes. It don't happen a lot because I like my space, but people be crazy. Huda Beauty setting powder, and this is in Kunafa. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's super yellow, and honestly, I think it's too yellow for me. But I put some in the top, and then I dipped my sponge in it, and then I dab that on the back of my hand before I go in. Yeah, I feel like sometimes as single people, we can get kind of like, we have moments, I'm not gonna say of weakness, but more so like, I'm gonna accept this because I want this right now. Whatever feeling I'm getting from this situation, I want this right now. So I'm gonna accept, you know, whatever it is you're giving me, whether that is some timiness, whether it's inconsistency, you know, whatever it may be, whether it's someone being unsure about you or unsure about whatever you guys have going on, for the sake of, you know, I want this right now. Whatever this feeling is, I want this right now. And I just feel like I told myself like this year I was going to be super intentional about dating, when it comes to dating, like, and just about my time in all aspects. And it is, and that includes the opposite sex, that includes men, that includes dating. I said I want to be more intentional about my time with myself. I want to do the same thing in my dating life. So it's lonely at the top. It's lonely, but I have moments of loneliness, I should say. It's not lonely in that way, but I have moments of loneliness for sure. But yeah, I'm just patiently waiting and just refining myself. I feel like a lot of times we get caught up in what we're looking for and not too much in, not enough, I should say, and who are we showing up as? Who are we going to be for this person that we're looking for? This person, we have this idea of, we want this person to have this, that, and the third. How are we showing up? What type of person are we going to be for that person? Are we even going to be in a place where we're able to receive these things that we're asking for? Are you in a space for that? Clock it, okay? Like literally. So that's something that I feel like I had to be, you know, more honest with myself about. And I feel like that's what I've been working on. That's where I'm at with it, you know? That's where I'm at with it. If I get married one day, great. If I don't, I'm not mad about it, honestly, because I don't know. I feel blessed in the sense of being able to have so many friends that are married, and I have such great examples, and am able just to see, you know, people I love going through normal ups and downs that marriages go through, and how they handle them, and, you know, what things I may have to contend with if ever that's something that I, you know, decide to do. So I feel like, you know, I'm happy with the situation I'm in right now. I have so much more work to do on myself, so I'm not rushing anything. But at the same time, TikTok. Yeah, TikTok. Because, girl, you're getting up there. And, you know, if I'm going to have children one day, I'm really going to have to, like I said, I don't do eyeshadow, you guys. I literally put bronzer, whatever bronzer I'm using, on my eyelids, child. But yeah, y'all, I've made the list, child. What are you looking for? You know, and I know what I'm looking for, but also as time goes on and I have time to kind of think about things and, you know, really observe people and all that good stuff, I'm like, oh, maybe this is important. Maybe this is important. I just feel like for me, I really just want to take my time because there's no rush. We're going to set this again. Water. There really is no rush to any of this. There's no rush. We have forever, you know. And I'm being serious, but I'm also joking. You know, I'm nearing 35, so it's like, okay, girl. But I'm thankful that, like, my family, like my mom and my dad, like, they're not like rushing me, like, oh, we really want grandchildren. Like, if it happens for you, it happens. But most of all, they just want me to be happy, and that's the same thing I want for myself. I just want to be happy in the best version of myself, and I feel like I haven't even reached the best version of myself. And while I'm a believer that it can happen with someone, I'm excited to see it happen with just me, for myself. You know what I'm saying? So it's coming. I'm getting there. It's like every day I'm a little bit closer to the woman that I want to be, and I know that growth is something that is it doesn't stop. You know, it's forever. But I don't know. I do know there's going to be a place where I'm like, oh, I'm really happy with this version of myself, you know? And I don't think that I've gotten there yet. It's coming, but we haven't gotten there yet. I'm about to curl my eyelashes and add my mascara. And then I'll come back lastly to do the lip with you guys. I used my favorite mascara. I've told you guys before. It's the Size Up mascara by Sephora. It's lengthening and volumizing. I don't know how to talk. I also put my moles on. This is a real mole, I just go over it. This is a real mole, I just go over it. This is a real mole, I just go over it. This is a real mole, I just go over it. And I always make this one up, and I make this one up right here. I don't know, I just feel like it's like the sprinkle, like the last bit of like glitter on my face. I just love it. But I'm gonna go in with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. And then I just go I don't know why I did that, because I'm literally getting ready to film and then take this off. But yeah, so that's what I would do. The only reason I do it right after and don't let the other one dry is because that's like a mattifying setting spray, and I don't know, I'm not a matte girly, so I want the staying power of it, but I don't want the matte dry look. So we'll let that dry, and then we're gonna get ready to do our lippy. I thought I had my Night Moth liner, but I can't find it. Honestly, it's probably inside a purse, and I'm just not going to go get it. Sorry. But we're going to do a color lip today because it's fall. I'm going to do a major throwback to literally my favorite, not my favorite, but one of my favorite colors from MAC. This is an OG Smoke Purple. When I say I wore this down to the ground, okay? My lips wear moisturized. That was so ghetto. I should just use a paper towel. My lips were moisturized. So I just wiped off the product that was on my lips. I'm just using a random liner. This is a beauty supply store. And honestly, this is a eyeliner. My go-to lip is always going to be gloss, liner and gloss. But so for the sake of the video, we're doing a color. When I say I wore smoke purple, I wore it down. You hear me? Down. This is not even smoke purple, child. This is stone. I used to wear this one too. I wonder what this is gonna look like if I put it on. Okay, well, I thought I was doing smoke purple, and I'm not. I'm doing this color. I feel like this is stone, maybe. Cause it's like severely worn down. I think I'm gonna go get a gloss to put on top of this. Okay, so we're gonna try something. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna just do a different lip, a different fall lip. But I have this NYX gloss and Sugar Snap. I just opened it, so I don't know what color this is. It's not really the color I was going for, but we're gonna see what it gives. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna do a different color for fall lip color. Is this a gloss or a lipstick? Yeah, I think it's cute. It's just not. I think it's cute. We're gonna try something else. So I'm gonna wipe this off, and then you guys can help me decide which one looks better. So comment down below once we finish, so you can tell me which one looks better, because I'm not going anywhere today, but I'll recreate this when I go out this weekend. Okay? I'll be fine for my life trying to get this protein in. Okay. Honestly, I like how my lips look with nothing on them. They're like dark on the outside. I wish they were all pink, but I like my natural lips. I just never wear them out because gloss is life. Okay, now we're going to try MAC Sin. This is like a deep burgundy purple, red, deep red, I'm sorry, like a deep red. Okay. Baby, these lipsticks are expired. I threw away so much lipstick. I used to collect MAC lipsticks, like collect them. This is cute. Oh, I like this. Hopefully this is the one y'all pick, because this is what we're wearing. Ooh. I haven't worn a color lip in so long. This is cute. So cute. So cute. So this is it, guys. I think that the lip perfectly complements the blush. Everything's just giving very fall, very berry, very brown, very melanated. I love. This is so cute. I do have to put my glasses back on. I probably wouldn't wear these red ones though. But they're all I have with me right now. So yeah, anyway, the purpose of this video was just to catch up with you guys and just like talk some talk, you know, like we like to do. But yeah, this is so cute. So now I'm about to take some pictures and then wipe my face clean so I can go to bed. I like it. I think this is a really cute fall look. I think the lip is lipping. I think the face is facing. I love the community that we're growing here, and I'm really sorry that I haven't been super consistent, but I'm working on it, and I'm just happy that I have lovely, beautiful beings like you that are just gonna be patient with me as I get it together and figure it out. But until next time, beauties, I love you so much, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye, beauties.